GoggleWorks, second floor, Art of Jazz. Well, here we are at the Schmidt Gallery in the GoggleWorks. I suppose they're going to have an awards ceremony very shortly here of all of the people. There's over 140 artworks in this show. It's packed, absolutely packed for a Reading exhibit. I'm really surprised at how many people are here. It's amazing, but looks really good. How you doing? So let's see if we can make our way through this crowd here and see what's happening. Let's take a look at a couple of the works here. Okay, they got a live band sitting over there, which they're not live right now. Hey! So, let's take a look. Now here's a piece by Laurel and White. This is called Mother Nature's Daughter. Chapter 1 illustration, ink hand touch print. Celebrating Satch by Mary Lou Kreitz. Let's move over here. Angelo Scanzello with Cool Jazz. Now I should say that the majority of the work that's being done here, this is Andrew Pochon with Jazz Club. It's all on the topic of jazz because this is the Jazz Fest time for the Berks Art Council sponsored Jazz Fest event. And the art exhibit is part of this. Now it's a juried show. There's going to be some awards given. And we're going to see if we can see who they are. This is Carol Ann Geiser with guitar ascending and staircase, watercolor. We just took a look at Elaine Soltis, the jazz singer. Judy Lupus here with the art of jazz and acrylic painting. So, we'll continue walk over here. This is Brian Barksy, Jazz Under the Bridge. It's an acrylic painting. Now we got Susan Biebuyck up here. She's a good friend of mine. This is called Epistrophe. Watercolor and ink on paper. And we got Jane Runyon's piece here called Cool Jazz Summer Reading. Down here we have Peggy Reich's Red, Hot, and Blue acrylic painting. I like this one. Red, Hot, and Blue. I'm sorry. It's all right. And another one by Peggy right above it. And this is called Mood Indigo Remembrance, also in acrylic. Mary Lou Kreitz again with Singing Strings, and that's a pastel. Carol Ann Geiser with Tropical Sax. Caroline Geiser again with G.I. Jazzman.
So exciting.
You think this is exciting, huh?
This is what Reading needs. This is art, this is jazz, this is art and jazz coming together.
Hi, this is Fran Parzanese. We're just, I should introduce her. She's a...
Hands on break. I'm happy now, I'm very happy.
This is great, this is great. And hi, Barb Post here.
Hi, Ron. How are you?
Oh, just wonderful.
This is great to be here.
This is a gas.
It is. Good to see you.
Okay.
Who's that nice fat Gabby?
Oh, I'm just scanning. What do you think of the show?
I think it's terrific.
You think so? What do you like about it?
I like the fact that the community's involved. I like the fact that the artwork is beautiful, and I'm just happy to see support of the community.
I think it's great too. This is going to go up on YouTube. What's your name?
Sharon Patterson. I'm a board member.
You're a board member, okay?
Yes.
And your name? I'm sorry.
Rick Patterson.
Rick, Sharon and Rick. Okay, very good. I'm Ron Schira, by the way.
I've seen your work before.
Yep, I'm all over the place. I'm round like a donut.
I'd like to introduce the Berks Art Council Board President, Craig Rosenfeld. They'd like to say a couple words.
Yes.
Thank you, Sharon. And thank you for all the hard work you did to put this together, to help put this together with Fran. We could not be here tonight if it wasn't for Carolyn and Jerry Holleran, who have funded the Frank Scott Memorial Art Show. They're going to speak a little bit later, but they deserve so much credit, so thank you for your applause. I'd like to thank the music. Greg Wilson Quartet. And our curator for the event is Fran Parzanese. She did an absolutely outstanding job. It's an excellent turnout, a great start to the best festival yet. Sharon?
Yes!
Bravissimo.
That's from Craig. That's from the Berks Art Council. So we want to thank you very much for everything.
And now you see her speechless, so I'm going to let her speak.
I have to lower this. I really am speechless. I thank you for all of you for coming out for this event. I could not be happier tonight. This is my hometown. I know it's a lot of your hometowns, and we want Reading to just come alive, and this place is really alive tonight. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of the artists who entered. I know a lot of artists entered tonight for their very first time entering a juried show. And when you do that, you're putting your heart and soul out to everybody. It's a scary thing, and I applaud them very much, and I applaud you. So, I was asked to curate this show by Bernie Gerber because he envisioned this. This is what he envisioned. I'm sorry he couldn't be here tonight to see this for himself, but I will tell him what he's missing. And now I want to introduce you to our wonderful, very faithful supporters of the arts in Berks County, Jerry and Carolyn Holleran.
Thank you, Fran. I'll be very brief, but I was asked to give a little bit of background as to how this all started. And I have to give credit to John Ernesto. He came to me several years ago and he said, Jerry, is there something else we can do besides having performing arts at the Berks Jazz Fest? And I said, well, what about the visual arts? And he said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. He said, how do you think we should do it? I said, real simple. All you have to do is to provide awards that are reasonable for the kind of art that you want and lay out the theme, and I think the artist will take care of the rest. And I think tonight you have a perfect display of how this has all come to being. And I thank John for taking the initiative to get this thing going. And I would like to add my thanks to Fran Parzanese. Nobody says no to Fran. I've had workshops where we've had people elbow to elbow and I'm doing artistic work and Fran just loves it, and I do too. But it's a real delight. We're sponsoring this through our family foundation, which is the Juror Foundation. We're also involved in the performing arts as well as a sponsor, and this is really a highlight tonight to see all this wonderful art. And I thank all the artists in attendance, and thank Karen and everybody in the staff of the Berks Art Council, Craig, and everybody for making this possible. And we have some awards tonight, and I think I'm just going to be the hander-outer.
Okay, well.
First of all, I want to make sure to, although Dick Boak could not be here this evening, he really put a lot of thought into what he saw. If you look as you come in on the pillar, the juror's statement is very eloquent over there. What Dick saw echoes a lot of what Fran had said earlier about how the Jazz Fest and this art show bring about such a great support in the community, and we're really, really excited by the turnout. So, Dick came in here and was just completely blown away by the amount and quality of the art that he saw. We did have over 100 art pieces entered by 65 artists, and he said his choices were extremely difficult. And given that amount, he chose to do a few honorable mentions, so I'm going to start with those. And the honorable mentions in no particular order. Artist Lynn Millar for Upright. I have, along with these, I'm going to put these, post these underneath the paintings that received those. They'll have the jurors' comments so that you can see exactly what inspired Dick to make the choices he did. So, the next honorable mention goes to artist Jane Runyon. I'm looking, I haven't seen Jane. Is Jane here? So, is Lynn here? So please do come forward if your name is called.
I was here earlier, I don't know if they left.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Jane's piece, Cool Jazz Summer Reading is what won, which I believe is right over there. Okay. The next artist, Brian Barsky for Jazz Under the Bridge. Is Brian here? Oh, Brian. You can put this with your painting, but this gives you the and you'll get a certificate later on. I ran out of time. But I was surprised by the number of honorable mentions and overwhelmed. The next artist, Michelle Byrne. Is Michelle here for Jazz Jam at the Youth? Michelle? The next artist, Jasmine McNeil for Jazzy Abstract Art. Is Jasmine still here? She was here earlier. Yay! Congratulations. Jasmine, after you've read the jurors' comments, stick that underneath your piece so that everybody, as they go through the show throughout the month, can see the jurors' comments and that you got an honorable mention for it. The next honorable mention goes to Susan Biebuyck for Monk's Reflection. Sue, are you here? You were here earlier. Sue? And she's in the building somewhere. Sue Biebuyck, did you just walk in and miss your honorable mention? For Monk's Reflection? Yes. Really? I would not pull your leg in front of 100 people. Only in front of 3. So that's to go underneath your picture, and then you'll get a certificate later on. Thank you. Artist Angela Scanzello for Cool Jazz. Angela, are you here? There you go. Please put that with your painting and we'll give you a certificate later on. Artist Peggy Reich for Mood Indigo. Peggy, are you here? Not here.
She was here earlier.
She was here earlier. Okay. Maria Ruoff, are you still here? Maria? Okay. Maria Ruoff received an honorable mention for It's All That. And please take the time to look at the jurors' comments because he really had some interesting insights as to why he made the choices he did. So now we go to the part that everybody's been waiting for, which is the cash prizes. The third place winner, who I actually know is not here because he's also a jazz musician. And he is here. Oh, he told me he wasn't a part of it. So thank you. What? Scott what? Barry Spessler. I did say, yeah, Barry Spessler. That was, we were looking for him. Okay. You're caught up in your award. Okay, second prize is Scott Kranitsky here. I know he was here earlier. Scott? You can bring polls. Okay. I want to read the comments from juror Dick Boak. This playful piece of glass artistry is surrounded by wine. This playful piece of glass artistry is at first glance liquid and flowing. At second glance, the impact of the piano inspired black ebony and white ivory The impact of the piano-inspired black ebony and white ivory fused with fine black-lined musical scores encased in clear, wind-blown glass, adorned with spiraling symphonies of tiny sculpted musical notes. The impressive aspects here are the artist's intuition and the vision combined with several levels of technical mastery for the material, all working together to produce an inspired and timeless, though extremely vulnerable and delicate, work of art. Congratulations. Get your picture taken. Oh wait, you have to let everybody walk out. This was your artwork. Okay. And I am going to ask all winners to come back up to the front so that we can get a picture for the paper as well. Okay, now the moment that everybody's been waiting for is first prize, and first prize goes to Ron Kirschner for Charles Mingus behind me. Ron, are you still here? There he is. The jurors' comments, and actually Ron had the honor of also having the first piece sold tonight, and remember, you can buy all of the art here just to see Bob. Ron Kirschner's piece, Charles Mingus, and the comments from juror Dick Boak. This painting, in its stylized simplicity, seems to exemplify the spirit of jazz expression. The two companion pieces deserve mention as together they form a cohesive trilogy. The purposeful diversion from realism establishes a definitive style that adds to the impact. Quite refreshing and genuine. Congratulations, Ron.
Okay, I had to switch cameras here, but let's walk around the other side here and see what else we can find here. So we got some more paintings on the opposite wall. Oh, hi. Hi. I have Jerry Holleran here. How are you, sir?
Great, great. Are you recording?
I'm recording.
Oh
yeah.
My God, I'm in trouble.
So no, you're not in trouble. You're one of the stars, really. I think.
No, it's so neat to see all these young people. I have to tell you what the winner told me. I said, "How's a young fellow like you know so much about Charlie Mingus?" He says, "Research."
Research. Karen.
Hi, Ron.
Can I get a minute of FaceTime with you?
Sure.
Okay, you want to talk about this? This is going to be the YouTube spot.
Well, I have to say this was the most exciting Art of Jazz ever. We had over 100 entries, and we were completely blown away by the caliber of art that we received. I have to thank Fran Parzanese for doing such a great job of helping to get the word out, curating, hanging, and really making us feel the love. Juror Dick Boak had some really wonderful comments, so I hope everybody comes to take the time and really read the comments from the juror. His overall juror's statement is hanging on the wall. I don't have it memorized, but it really spoke to how he felt that the Art of Jazz and the Jazz Fest are so integral to our community. What we've seen tonight is some great excitement. We've had a lot of fun, and I'm just thrilled with the turnout that we have. So I hope that everybody comes to check out the artwork, check out the artists, and
Hello again,
buy some art. There will be another open house on second Sunday of March, so come on out and meet some of the artists.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello.
You're on film. So, talk to me, darling. How do you feel about winning? You didn't think they were going to.
I'm totally delighted. I submitted a piece I wasn't very confident about, and so I submitted the piece piece that won best or honorable mention or whatever because it was a better sketch than the original piece that I worked on for 2 days for the show. So very excited that the sketch, which was what
won, yeah.
which was really the catalyst for the other idea, moved forward. So it's a nice piece.
Congratulations. Man.
Thank you, Ron.
So this is by Biebuyck, and it's called Jasmine. It's an acrylic painting. And this is one of the prize winners. This is the third prize winner here, I think. Yeah, I think you can ring these, but you need a wand or something for it. This is kind of nice. I like this. This is by Cheryl Taylor Bagenstos, and it's called Singing the Blues, mixed media on that one. Looks like collage and prints, and this looks like electrical outlets that have been decorated. Then we got Carol Summer, Celebrate, mixed media, and Mary Holton, Will Feel It, Dance It. So this is Jane Runyon, Sweet Dreams right here.
Linda, somebody finally did it.
Kimberly Dawn with Crystal with Jazz. Crystal Wish Jazz Angel. And that's a mixed media work. It's got beads and some attachments to it. Some painting, acrylic. It looks nice. Let's go over here to, this is Maria Ruoff for a jazz man. Maria is also one of the prize winners. And Mary Button over here with Young Jazz, and that's an oil painting. This is Ron Schira. I am at the GoggleWorks Schmidt Gallery on the second floor of the building here, and we're at the Art of Jazz exhibit.
Did Mark.